This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the memorial site created to honour the UAE's martyrs has been named Wahat al-Karama, meaning Oasis of Dignity, and was officially announced by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, during a visit to the site. The site is located to the east of the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque in Abu Dhabi. And according to the Crown Prince, it will be a landmark that reflects the UAE's pride in the sacrifices made by its heroes, who will forever be remembered as heroes who kept the country free, sovereign and proud. He emphasised that the UAE's heroes are an example to be followed and will inspire future generations of young Emiratis to be devoted and loyal to their homeland and to spare no effort to uphold its values, its freedom and the dignity of its people. The site covers an area of 46,000 square metres and is open to the public 24 hours a day and includes the Memorial Plaza, which is a large open area of over 4,000 square metres, which will host the annual Commemoration Day ceremony. It also boasts a pool, which provides a unique reflection of the mosque, as well as the memorial's panels, which are engraved with poems written by the UAE's founding father, the late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. The Crown Prince of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has issued a new resolution to increase employment protection for Dubai government employees. Under Resolution number 62 of 2016, a framework has been outlined for a compensation system for occupational injuries and diseases, alongside the creation of a safe work environment and rehabilitation. The resolution is applicable to all government employees. According to news agency WAM, an injured employee will receive full salary for a period not exceeding 1 year, or until proven fit, disabled, or until death. If the treatment requires more than 1 year, the case of the national employee will be referred to the General Pension and Social Security Authority and the Federal Medical Committee. If the employee is an expat, the case will be referred to the Medical Committee to look into extending his or her treatment period for a maximum of 1 more year. In such cases, the employee receives 75% of his or her total salary. The committee may also recommend terminating his or her contract, and in such cases, the employee receives a 6-month notice or salary for 6 months. The resolution also states that the injured employee will receive compensation for partial disability, full disability or death due to occupational injury or disease. In such cases, the compensation is 3 years' salary, but not less than 200,000 dirhams and not more than $1 million. The resolution demands that all government entities must provide a secure work environment that ensures safety, health and the welfare of people at work, and directs their employees to adhere to safety and health procedures. The employer is also responsible for staying away from any physical danger during work. The Abu Dhabi Fund for Development has signed a 12 million dirham memorandum of understanding to help transform Algeria's health sector. Mohammed Saif Al Suwaidi, the Director General of the Abu Dhabi Fund for Development, signed the MOU with Hadidi Amer, the Nama Province Section Chief at the Ministry of Health, Population and Hospital Reform in Algeria. And that was in the presence of His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Presidential Affairs. He is also the Chairman of the Abu Dhabi Fund for Development's Board of Directors, who was on an official state visit to Algeria. Also present at the signing was Abdul Malik Salal, who is the Prime Minister of Algeria. The MOU stipulates that the UAE government grant is managed by the ADFD to fully refurbish, renovate and restore 10 hospitals in the Algerian province of Nama. The grant will ensure state-of-the-art medical equipment and upgrades to therapeutic systems for the hospitals. Al Suwaidi stated on the occasion that the fund's aim is to provide developments that in turn greatly benefits the mass public, and that the healthcare sector in general is ever so changing, and that new advancements and technologies are continuous. The third annual Health and Medical Tourism Conference kicked off in Dubai today, bringing together industry experts from healthcare, travel and medical education sectors in order to discuss the latest trends and developments in medical tourism and to explore ways to capitalise on the UAE's growing stature as a top medical tourism hub. Organised by the Gulf Medical University in association with Thumbay Medical Tourism, the theme of the conference this year was Health and Medical Tourism, Brand UAE, Nurturing Partnerships, Exploring Opportunities. According to experts, the UAE is witnessing a boom in medical tourism, and a key focus is not only on clinical requirements, but also that hospitality requirements are needed to ensure that medical tourists and their family members are comfortable. Top health officials who attended the conference confirmed that the UAE is looking to double or triple the number of medical tourists in the coming 5 years through ensuring best practices, introducing patented medicines approved by the US Food and Drug Administration and other agencies, as well as making sure that the highest quality care and medicines are provided for medical tourists. Additionally, officials from the Medical Tourism Office in the UAE stated that the country was well equipped to serve its increasing number of medical tourists, with Dubai alone expected to see more than 500,000 medical tourists by 2020.
Medical tourism is one of our future, which we are concentrating on patients to be brought in from Arab countries, from African countries, from European countries, and also from the Far East and Middle East. And therefore, Emirates is the most attractive countries because we have other strong infrastructure, like highest connection in terms of the flights, the strong infrastructure as hotel facilities, and all other facilities, safety, security, which it gives a sort of confidence to the people to come in and get their treatment in the United Arab Emirates. The health expenditure in the Emirates were almost, 84 billion dirhams in 2015. It jumped, it's expected to jump by end of 2016 to be close to 94 billion dirhams, and it has been expected to be 101 billion dirhams by 2025.
Thumbay Hospital started the medical tourism initiatives back in 2006. We were the first hospital to have a dedicated medical tourism department dedicated to bringing in patients from abroad, inbound medical tourism. We also lead the way in terms of we were the first hospital to have our own welcome center in the Sharjah International Airport. We have a dedicated staff strength of more than 20 people just taking care of international guests who arrive. We have a fleet of vehicles that bring in the patients from the airport to the hospitals. We have tie-ups with various hotels and can cater to every nationality and every food type. So Thumbay Hospitals, of course, has all the luxuries and comforts that any JCI accredited state-of-the-art hospital can have, but we also provide personalized attention. So we go into the details of what each patient from a different country requires, maybe the language, maybe the food, maybe different types of services that is required. And that's what makes the difference when it comes to bringing in international patients, personalized service.
The world's tallest structure, the Burj Khalifa, has been named as the smartest building in the UAE by Honeywell during the region's first ever Smart Building Awards presentation and the Innovation Live Summit in Dubai. The Burj Khalifa also received the award for the Middle East's smartest high-rise residential building. Honeywell developed a Smart Building Score Awards program, which assessed the smartness of residential and high-rise office buildings in many hotels, hospitals, educational and retail facilities in many countries across the Arab world, based on 3 key indicators, including how green, safe and productive they are. The Burj Khalifa achieved the highest evaluation amongst all entries from the UAE, with impressive scores across all 3 smart building categories. Honeywell representatives were quoted saying that a smart building is one that is connected, safe, energy efficient, and ultimately helps improve the quality of life for its occupants and users. And they are very pleased to recognise the Burj Khalifa, as it highlights the best practices as an example to be followed around the region and the world. The HSBS framework was used to evaluate 620 buildings across 7 major Middle Eastern cities. And Khalifa Maternity and Pediatric Hospital and City Centre Dera were also named as the region's smartest hospital and the region's smartest retail facility, respectively. And finally, looking to other news now, those looking at getting into shape and improving their fitness levels as a part of their New Year resolution, but aren't aware about where to start, can now do so as the Fitness Expo has officially opened in Dubai. Organisers have promised a weekend of entertainment along with fitness programmes to bring the community together and make a commitment towards leading healthier lifestyles. Running until Saturday, the Dubai International Marine Club will be home to a number of shows and competitions linked to fitness, wellness, mixed martial arts, parkour, Muay Thai, Kung Fu for kids, bodybuilding and healthy living. Visitors will have a chance to meet and interact with a number of instructors and bodybuilders to seek inspiration to set their personal fitness goals. Commenting on the programme, the brand ambassadors of the Fitness Expo stated that it's never too late to begin the fitness journey, and it is all about seeking the right guidance while also seeking moral support through a personal training partner.
It's never too late to start, and once you enter into the DIMC, into the Fitness Expo, you will be made to feel comfortable because we also have vendors here. We have just everyday life people who are going to be sharing with you their health journey themselves, healthy things to eat. You're going to see down here a lot of vendors, so everything health related as well as food. So it's not just activities as well, but it's also how to start your fitness health journey in nutrition.
For example, if you see professional marathon runners or you just want to get in shape and you just want to go outside and run a little bit, it's the same kind of scale. You know, everyone can get in shape. We both actually did our first competition last year, which was a professional bodybuilding competition like this one here. And it is very extreme. We learned a lot. That's why it's great to learn from professionals, but at the same time, it's not the goal of everyone to have like a ripped six-pack and stand on stage. But the first step is to just get in shape, just to move a little bit more, you know, to eat a little more healthy. And that's what we want to encourage people to do.
It's very motivating because we hold each other accountable. You know, you're not sometimes motivated every single day. So the times you're like, oh man, he'll be like, no, come on, let's just do it. Once we go there, we're going to feel so much better. And it's like, you're right, let's just do it. And then we cook together, we teach each other. Every time he's trying to learn something new, he shares it with me. I find out something, I share it with him. And it becomes something so exciting. And we actually bond together even more on another level because now we're focused on our future, on being healthy and taking care of each other and thinking about, you know, our children and wanting to take care of them.
Running alongside the Expo is the bodybuilding competition, which has attracted over 250 athletes from around the world. A total of 500,000 dirhams is up for grabs at the IFBB Pro Bodybuilding Competition, as well as the amateur show, and the athlete's physique will be assessed by a panel of judges from the International Federation of Bodybuilding. According to the participants, they've been training for 6 months in the lead up to the event, with a number of them owning their own fitness facilities in their home countries.
The Indian food is like very spicy and very oily, so we have to, you know, focus, we have to concentrate with our diet, and we have to motivate ourselves, like we have to do something for India, to represent India, we have always in our mind, so this is how we control. I'm into the very strict diet. I only eat like protein and complex carbs and like boiled food. I'm preparing very hard for this championship, and since from the 6 months I'm working very hard with my diet and my workout schedule.
Basically, I just saw on the Google map, on Google, so that the Fitness Expo is having in Dubai. So I just go to my manager, Mason Raza. I told him that Fitness Expo is having is in Dubai, so I want to be a part of it. So he just contributed with me, and we are representing Pakistan here. Actually, I was doing 2-time training there, and 40 minutes per session, and 10 minutes cardio. Like it's a 50-minute session. So we are having like 2 sessions a day. So that's it.